Hey everyone, my name is Charles and welcome to Make Movies Now. Today we're going to take a look at using the hologram effect in Davinci Resolve. If you like what you see, hit the like button below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Every time that we upload content, you'll get notified. And if you want to see more or want to see other effects in Davinci Resolve, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let's take a look. Yeah, Charles, hello. Play my favorite song. So here we are in Davinci Resolve 16. Today we're going to look at using the hologram effect. Yeah, Charles, hello. Play my favorite. So for this effect, we're going to need a couple different things. We're going to need a background actor, as you can see here, and then we're also going to need a talent song to be the actual hologram. We're using Davinci Resolve 16 today to do this effect. Right now we're in the Edit tab. We're going to move over to the Fusion tab in just a second. So in order to do this effect, we're going to look at the two different clips that we have here. You see my background that we're going to use is below on video 1, and then the hologram effect behind a green screen is on video 2. We're going to highlight over both of those clips, and then we're going to right click and go up to New Fusion Clip. And you notice that two of the clips have combined into one. Not to worry yet. Click back on this clip that you would like to edit, and then at the bottom we're going to move over to the Fusion tab. Now once in the Fusion tab, you're going to see a few different things. A couple different things to take a look at here are your median 1, 2, merge, and your media out. Now, Davinci Resolve, the Fusion tab, uses a node-based system, so this might be a little bit different than what you've used to before if you're coming from Adobe After Effects. Here we're going to use two different clips and merge the two together to create the effect. So the first thing that we need to do in order to clean up things a little bit here is look at these two median 1 and median 2s, and we'll work from left to right. So to know which of these nodes our video clip is, you'll click the F2 button. No, my mistake. You'll click on either 1 or 2 to bring it into video 1 or video 2. And then you'll see here by the corresponding black or white dots at the bottom. So now we have our background or actor. Now we'll click on F2, and this will bring it to a renaming, which we'll rename as actor. And then the median 2 is the other effect, other video. Again, click 1 or click 2 to show into the video 1 or video 2 slot. And this will be your hologram, so click the F2 button to rename that as your hologram. Now these are the two video clips that we're going to merge together using this merge node. And on the right, you're going to see what the output's going to be in just a second. So we're going to also do F2, and we're going to do output here. So for the first piece, we're going to take a look at using this hologram and making some effects here. So we're just going to need to use the one screen. We're going to bring the actor and the merge down node down a little bit here. And then in the merge node, you can use your scroll wheel to actually move the node tree around a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is going to create a hole in this clip by using the mat. So we'll click off of the nodes here, and you click the Shift and Space bar to bring up the tool selection toolbar. And then what we're going to look for is something called a polygon. And this will be the tool that we're going to use to cut out all the extra stuff that we don't need in this clip. So if you look at the clip that we have here, you can just write on and make that cut as you need. Again, the scroll wheel, you can go up or down, or if you hold on to it, you can move it around a little bit. So we're going to start outside of the frame to create this, and just click here, and then go around the actor or your talent. And then make sure that you complete the circle on the bottom here. Once you have this polygon in effect, that information is going to be saved into this node. We're going to circle back and use this in just a second here. The other thing that we're going to need, if you click on your hologram node, is we're going to need another tool. So again, click Shift Spacebar, And now we're looking for something called the delta keyer. And click Add. Another item we're going to use by clicking back onto the hologram here, you can click Shift and Spacebar to again bring up another item. And we're going to look at using something called a clean plate as a part of the delta keyer. Oops. Let me just detach this, reattach here. So the clean plate is going to be a way that we can get some of this garbage outside of the picture frame here out of our shot. So if we take a look at the clean plate, we're going to be using the polygon here. And the polygon, we're going to connect that to the delta keyer. Normally you can look at the square to connect the two by using your left tab. However, in the delta keyer, there's a couple different inputs that we're going to be using. That's one key piece of the delta keyer, is make sure the right inputs are going to the right place. So we'll delete this and use our right click on the mouse to bring us into the delta keyer. Take that off and you'll see a couple different inputs that we're going to use here. The hologram is already to be used for the input, and so this polygon we're going to use for what's called a garbage mat. Same thing for this clean plate. Look at the square. You're going to connect that to your delta keyer using the right tab on your mouse. Click that, and this clean plate, as you can see, we're going to use it as a clean plate. So with the clean plate highlighted, we're going to click the number 2 button, which will bring it into the second screen. And we're going to take a look at replacing this green background. So what we're going to use is this little eyedropper here. We're going to click on it, and then we're going to bring it over to the green. As you can see, as you hover over the green, a couple different colors are going to be shown. If you look at the hair, it'll look at all the different colors in the screen. That'll be the same color as that. So we're going to focus on the green. Click on that. Everything else now is transparent. And once we have the green, you can scroll in by Control and scroll. And you can see here, actually it's not too bad. But if you'd like to, when it comes to your hair, we can erode this a little bit just to get a little bit cleaner. And once we've done that, you can grow the edges or fill in the rest of the screen. So now when we do the effect using the delta keyer, we've got the full screen that we're going to be replacing it as a transparent layer. So we can grow the edges. Now I click on the delta keyer, which is what we need. And the one thing that you need to have in here using the mask, you can see we have masked out the green area on the screen as well as the talent or the actor. But we want to invert this so that the outside here is going to be the transparent piece. So we go into the polygon effect and click on the invert tab. Now this will show our talent and gets rid of everything else here. So we'll take a quick look at what that shows. Give my computer a little bit to render here. And there we have it. After you've gone through the rendering, you'll notice there's a green bar at the bottom. This means this is all has been saved. So you can view it a little bit quicker now. But we don't still have the effect quite yet. So if we go to our output node here, and you click on number 2, this will show you the end result of the effect. So you can see we've gotten the green screen out, but the talent doesn't look like it should fit into this screen. So a few other nodes that we're going to use, and we're going to highlight these and bring these over. Click on your delta keyer. We're going to add a few more effects to this original hologram so that it fits in line with the video that we're trying to create. So again, with the delta keyer highlighted, you're going to click Shift and Space. We're looking for a node called the Transform node. Let's Transform knows a way that we can change this video to fit a bit better. So we're going to bring it down to size. And then we're going to move it to fit over the phone. Once you have that, click on the transform again, click Shift Space. We're going to add some scan lines to this. Oops. Just to give the effect of the hologram. Move this over. The scan lines, you can see the line frequency and the sharpness here. You can play around with it a little bit for what you're looking for. As you can see, we're going to have a little bit smaller lines. Sharpness, don't need to change that too much here. With scan lines node clicked, you're going to look at Shift Spacebar again. And now we're going to look for a color corrector. And this will give our hologram its color. On the right side, you can just click on the middle and move around to where you'd like the color to be. We're looking for something right about here. Let's change these scan lines here. Okay. And the last piece we're going to look at is using a glow node. So again, Shift Space, click on glow, and we'll give it just a little bit here. And that would be the effect. Let's take a look. Is the one other thing you can add to this, let's get rid of this picture here. The one thing you can add to this line of work for your hologram is you can add an additional waviness. So if you'd like the hologram to move around a little bit here, you can play with the scale and the strength. Again, give it a second to cache here. Again, depends on the look that you're going for. And that doesn't look that good because the hologram is dancing, but you get the idea. So we'll take this out since we don't need it. And there's the effect.
Play my favorite song.
I hope you liked this tutorial, liked what you saw today. If you like it, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. So that way, if you'd like to see more things that we post, and also make sure to hit the bell notification, you'll get notified every time that we post more content. Any other effects, any other tips, tricks, comments, please make sure to put those in the comment section below. And hope you enjoyed.